Hello everyone, Sonia from Sonia's Mixed Media here and welcome to my channel. I'm here with all my completed colouring pages so far in the month of May 2022. So I like to do my first 2 weeks of the month and show you my coloured pages, and then the last 2 weeks of the month, just because I do so many and it would be like an hour video probably if I did it all in one video at the end of the month. So yeah, so this is from the first half of the month, so let's get to it. Okay, these are no particular order from what I coloured them in or whatever. I'm just going straight to it. This one was from Creative Haven Country Farm Scenes colouring book by the amazing Teresa Goodrich. She is such a fantastic artist, as we all know. And I hauled this book probably a good 6 months ago and finally got a page done in it for my colour along this month on Instagram actually. And it's Find It, Colour It, and the prompt for this week and next week is window. So I found this beautiful page with, of course, a window, and there's also a window in the door. I really like how it came out. So I based it, everything except for the floor, I based in alcohol marker. And then once I'd done all of that, I went back through and did all the shading with just coloured pencils. And the floor I actually did in watercolour and then a little bit of pencil over that. But I really like how it turned out. I really like how I did the bricks. I just left a little bit of white in the bricks. And then like the mortar of the bricks, I just did one slight shade darker. The only thing I probably would have changed on this page is I probably would have done the dog a different colour. Maybe have made him grey or yeah, just or black and white, just because he looks so much like the chair. But you know, apart from that, I'm really happy with how it turned out. I used Posca pen for my white highlights, and yeah, so that is the first page I got in that one done. So I was really happy to get a page done in this one. Okay, so the next one I did was also for my colour along on Instagram, and again it's for window, and if you want to participate on Instagram you still can. The hashtag is Find It, Colour It. I actually have both in here. Find It, Colour It, and I'm at Sonia's Mixed Media, and this fortnight it is window, so you've still got a whole other week to complete a page if you'd like to participate. And I did this one, and I really like how this one turned out. This is, sorry, it's from this book here, Classic Comic Colouring Book, Sci-Fi and Horror. Now a lot of people have the classic comic colouring book, but this one is the sci-fi and horror, and I actually didn't even know this one existed till about a year or two after I got the other one. And I was so excited when I saw that it was only sci-fi and horror, so I had to get this one. I did buy it, I think, where did I get it from? I think I got it secondhand on eBay, but it had never been used because it's actually really hard to find this book now. So I'm so glad I got it. And this is a page I did again for window. So you can see this Frankenstein man coming in the window. You can see he's stepping over the window sill. And yeah, I really like how it turned out. I used just Crayola, God, I'm tongue-tied now. Crayola twistable pencils on this one. Thought I'd give it a try, and yeah, it worked out kind of good. I had to do sort of like a couple of layers so that I could cover up all the white. on the page, but it did work out okay. And there's also a little bit of silver glitter pen in the window here, which you might be able to see if I kind of do this. Oh. I'm all over the place there. Maybe it will pick it up, I'm not sure. But yeah, I really like how that turned out. And the good thing about these classic comic colouring books is you can look up the cover. If you just look up, so Web of Evil September edition number 18, you'll see what the original cover looked like, so the original colours. And I didn't actually like the original cover that much, so I decided to use my own colours, and I think I like my version better. But that's just me. I mean, what mad scientist doesn't have bright purple curtains in his lab? Yep. So there you go. Anyway, that's the page I did. Don't know if I've actually done any more in this one. Oh, okay, so this one, that's right. It's reminded me now, sorry. This is the only page that was started when I bought it, because like I said, I bought it secondhand, and yeah, this one had been started. But when I looked at it, I thought this is a page I can easily work with. But that's the only page, so I was happy about that. Yeah, I remember now. Oh, I did do this one, which I really, really love. This is one of my favourite pages that I've coloured, actually. The background was already black, but I just love the colours that, yeah, I chose. I don't know. I think the cover was very similar. Maybe the same, like the original one. I'm not sure, but I've used silver gel pen again in here and blue gel pen, and I just absolutely love the colours. Can't remember. Oh, I did this one, Captain Midnight. This was all from last year, so yeah, I just couldn't remember that I'd done any, but yeah, this is the one I just recently did, guys. So yeah, really happy with that one. So I really want to work in this one more. And if you're watching and you have this book or you're going to get it, please contact me on here on YouTube or on Instagram as well, because I replied to both. Love to do some buddy colours in this book. Okay, now the next one I did was just a PDF, and I've been watching Bridgerton at the moment. I resisted it for a long time, and my daughter kept saying, you're gonna love it, you'll love it, you'll love it, just give it a chance. And I never watched it, and then finally just one day I just thought, oh, I'll put this on. Absolutely love it. This is actually Mr. Darcy, but he looks so much like the Viscount from the second season of Bridgerton, so that's why I decided to do this gentleman here. And he's done in all his clothes is just colour pencil, like polychromos I think I used, and Star Joys. And then the background I did all in watercolour because I wanted him to pop more, so I used more of a subtle background. And then all the frame is done in gold pencil, gold Posca marker, gold glitter gel pens. So yeah, I really like it. And this was from Etsy, and for the life of me I can't remember who it was from, but it was an Etsy PDF. So that's that one. Then I worked in Creative Haven, Wish You Were Here, Teresa Goodridge again. And this was a whip that I had started quite a few months ago. I just had done the black on the Windmill, I think. And I think I did these tulips here. But that's all I had got done. So I decided to finish this whip. Did this on the 3rd of May. And it's, what did I use? It's alcohol marker and coloured pencil. And I think the coloured pencil is actually the Crayola twistable pencils. So I really like how that one turned out. I think the Windmill really pops being black. So that's that one. Okay, so I've been working in this beautiful, stunning book here. This is a Dover colouring book, Medieval Tapestries by Marty Noble, and this is through Dover is a part of Creative Haven. So what did I do? I have done these 2 pages. Now, I can't remember if I did this one in April or whether it was early May. I can't quite remember, but I may have shown this one before. I'm not quite sure. And I think I did it for a colour along on Instagram for Unicorn. And this is all colour pencils, and there's some glitter gel pen in here too for the mirror, I think. Just trying to see. Yeah, on the mirror and her headwear and her belt. Yeah. But I did do this one in the last 2 weeks. This one I did for musical instrument, which was a challenge by Olga Rani here on YouTube and Instagram. And yeah, I knew as soon as it said musical instrument, I remembered this picture after working on this one for so long. So I just had to do this one. It's just so beautiful. Just love it. Yeah, so this girl here, her dress, I sort of copied the colours in her dress here. So that's where that inspiration came for. This one I just made up the colours in my head, and the rest was all just made up in my head. This has got gold Posca pen on the fabric there and up here. And there's silver glitter gel pen on these pipe things. I have no idea what musical instrument this was or is. I don't think, I've never seen one like that before. It looks like she's playing like keys on a piano here, and then there's these bars here. So I have no idea what instrument that is, but I had to look at it twice because I thought maybe they were making fabric, but no, it's definitely an instrument. There's some gold glitter pen here. Yeah, I just really love this book. Each page takes me probably about 4 sessions to do, so I do it over like 2-3 days of working on it slowly, but it's just so beautiful, and I want to complete this book. There's not too many pages in it, so it's definitely doable. The only other page I've done in this one is this one, which is one of my all-time favorite colored pages, and that's just, again, completely colored pencils and some glitter gel pen. I just really love how this one turned out. So yeah, definitely working on this one slowly. The next book I worked in was Circle of Life by Melpomene Chatsap. Yeah, I can't say it, sorry. But it's Circle of Life. Everyone's seen this book. And I did this page. And I really like how it turned out. I knew that I wanted to use more pastel colours. I think I started with the little river being in the pastel purple and just went from there. So I always like purple and green together. So I did like a more of a mint green, pastel-y mint green for the grass. There's some glitter, silver glitter here on the trees. And there's a little bit of 3-dimensional clear gloss on the moon up there. And then these leaves here I did with glitter gel pens, but I really love how it turned out. It's only my second page in this book, so really happy with it. Oh, and the clouds have that 3D gloss on them as well, so, and you can see the glitter in there. And these little spheres have all got silver glitter gel pen as well, and the mountains. And I really like how I did the sky with the blended blues and purples and pinks, and then I just went in and put some white Posca in there. But yeah, I'm really happy with how that one turned out. Okay, the next one is a new book for me, and this is Carlson, which is by Hannah Carlson, which this means party, I believe. And I started at 11th of May, and I did the first page, which is the cupcake page, and this was all just in Crayola Super Tips and a bit of coloured pencil and some little bit of gel pen for the little hearts there. And then I did the second page because I'm just working in this in order, and I did the ice cream. And yeah, I'm not doing any backgrounds in this. I'm just keeping it very simple and just colouring the images. And yeah, it's just all in Crayola Super Tips. They don't bleed through, so it's really good. And I think on the, yeah, you probably can't see, but on the unicorn is a little bit of very soft glittery gel on here. It's by Deco Arts. I bought it at a thrift store, actually. I saw it, and I don't think it's on my desk here. I think it's on my other desk. Yeah, it's by Deco Art, and it's just like a very soft silvery glitter in it. You can just barely see it on here, maybe. And I picked it up for $1, so, and it's never been used, so I thought that was a good bargain. So that's that one. So my next one will be the lollipops page. Okay, I also worked in Enchanted Faces. So trying to get a few more of these done lately. So I did this mermaid here for Mermaid on Instagram. And she's just, again, coloured pencils and glitter gel pen for her scales and her bra. A bit of Posca pen on her eyelashes. So I've obviously used something pink here. I can't remember what that was, but it went through. Oh, I know what it was. This was all in pencil, but then I used my Ohuhu blender pen, which I never use when I use my alcohol markers, but I decided to use it for the pencil, to blend the pencil, because you could see all the white paper still, and that's why it's like turned it into that. But it did a good job at blending it all out kind of more smoothly. Yeah, that background there. So yeah, I'm really happy with her, and she's got just like a nice greyish type hair. Decided to do this time. I've never done grey hair before, so I did that one. I think that was in Star Joy pencils. It was the grey, is it called Verdi or Green Verdi? It's like a grey. So yeah, and I did the sand down here, looks good. So I got another one of those done, so I'm happy about that. These are really fun to do, and they're small, and I can get these done in one sitting, and they're just very satisfying. So trying to work slowly through that one. Okay, so I did another one in my Mystery Colours Wild West, because I haven't given this any love in the last month. So I did moccasin page, which is that one, and I actually did this on Mother's Day, so I wrote it down. So I thought, well, like moccasins are kind of like between shoes and slippers. So yeah, for Mother's Day I thought it was appropriate, and yeah, I really liked this page right from the beginning when I bought the book. It was one of the pages that I really wanted to do, so I got this one done. And this is just all in, yeah, Ohuhu markers. But I really like this book. It's different. So got that one done. Right, I worked in 50 Safari Miniatures by Camellia Angelkova. This is the only book of hers I have. So I did this adorable lion, baby Lion King. And really like how he turned out. Again, I used silver Posca pen and gold Posca pen, and then the rest was just all coloured pencil. I love how this turned out. This, I don't know what this thing's called. My friend knew. She had a proper word for, I don't know, a scepter, or I can't remember now, but she had a proper word for this, and she says, oh, that looks so good. And I am quite happy with how that turned out. So that's all just coloured pencil. So yeah, I love how he turned out. And then I did a buddy colour. On the 5th of the 5th, I did this one. This was with coffee and colouring. And she decided to do this page here with the little cute meerkat. And I put some, this is a Ohuhu marker base, and then I just did a little bit of colour pencil shading on her. And for her eyes, I put that glossy 3D clear dimensional stuff on her eyes, which looks so good. I love putting that on eyes. Makes them really shiny and 3D. Very cool. So we did her. So that was really fun. Thank you, Coffee and Colouring, for that buddy colour. We have to do some more in this book so I get more pages done. But really enjoyed that one. So thanks again. I worked in the tarot colouring book and did my very first page in this one, which is this page here, which I love. I did this for the colour along on Instagram, Males in May, I think it is. And so, yeah, this is all Crayola twistable pencils again. And yeah, I really like how it turned out. My diamonds did smudge a little bit, and because I put that glossy 3D stuff on it, but then I put like a finishing spray over the top, and it sort of made it a bit cloudy, and it definitely clouded the diamonds, so that was a mistake I did. The outline's all in gold Posca pen. Absolutely love my Posca pens. Some highlights with white Posca pen. And this, of course, is my main page. You would have seen this to my Find It and Colour It advertising my challenge, my fortnightly challenges I'm doing. So I use this image. But this is a really nice book, and it's the first page I've done in it, but there's some more men in here. I like colouring in men because you don't get to colour them in very often, but I really love I don't really like these images so much. I can't see myself colouring those ones, but the ones with people in them, they are really, really nice with the black dark line. I really love it. It reminds me of tattoo work, and yeah, it's gorgeous. Yeah, I really like this book, so I have to do more in this one. So that's the Tarot Colouring Book by Mega Munden. I believe they've got a tattoo book as well, actually, on Amazon. I worked in Lulu Mayo's A Million Dogs. I had a whip here that I had done ages and ages ago. So because there's a colour along on Instagram for Lulu Mayo books this month, I decided to finish my whip and finish these little dogs. So I can't remember, I think it was like half done, and so I just had to go and finish the other half. So yeah, it's just coloured pencil and glazed gel pens. And I think there's a bit of Crayola Super Tips in here as well. So yeah, it's really, really cute and a bit of fun. So that was really cool to do. Really enjoyed that. And I just did these kind of spots, like spotlight type things they're supposed to look like in the background. I don't know. Now they just sort of look like big yellow eggs or something. I don't know, but yeah, it was good to get another done in a Lulu Mayo book because I have a couple of them. And this is a whip I've started. If I can get it finished this month is another question, but I started that one. Okay, two more. I worked in Midnight Masquerade by Hannah Carlson. And I did another whip. I finished this lady here. So all of her hair, face, and the top of her dress was done, and the background was done. So all I had to do was finish the bottom of her dress and the mask, and I had to colour in these fan things in her hair. So I got that done, and I've got gold glitter on her part of her dress here. I don't know what that part's called, but if I put it up to the camera, you might be able to see there's some twinkling gold glitter on there. And the background is done with watercolour paint and salt to give it that sort of distressed look. And that was a page I did quite a few months ago, probably 6-7 months ago, and that's watercolour. Yeah, just done randomly with salt, and yeah. So I'm glad I got that sort of double spread completed now. So that's that done. And then my last one was Snuggle Pot and Cuddle Pie and Friends. And I did this for another Olga Rani colouring challenge, which was Frog. And I knew that this has a lot of frogs in it, so I knew I had to do this book, and I picked this page. So cute. I just love colouring these little babies, little gum nut babies they're called, and they've always got their little bottoms hanging out, which is so cute. Especially this one. It's just really cute and fun to colour, and I loved doing all the frogs in different colours, and yeah, quite happy with it. It's all just polychromo pencils and Star-Joy pencils. Yeah, I don't think I used anything else on this. No, I think that's all I used. I'm just thinking what I used for this. No, I think it was still pencil. Yeah. So that was for the challenge of frog. So I did lots of frogs. And this is a very cute book. This is a Australian book. It was in all the sort of big sort of department stores, going back a year back probably now. When May Gibbs all of a sudden and the Gum Knot Babies became in fashion again after years and years and years. They were in fashion a lot in the 80s. But they've just come back in fashion again. This was for an Olga Rani challenge as well, this one. I remember doing it for a challenge, but I'm trying to think what challenge it was. Oh, it was performance. Yeah. That's right. The challenge was performance. So I did this one. This is Crayola Super Tips and coloured pencil. Really like how that one turned out. And I did this one here I did with a buddy colour. I can't remember who it was anymore. If you're watching, say hi and remind me it was you, because I remember you saw one of my YouTube videos when I was showing this book and you said, oh, I've absolutely got to get that book, I love it. And you searched everywhere and you ended up buying it from Australia, but I think the shipping was a bit high, but you still got it. And then we did this buddy colour together. We picked this page because you were a bit intimidated with some of the more detailed pages, so we did this page, and yeah, it turned out really nice. So yeah, if you want a buddy colour in this book again, give me a shout out, because you're the only other person I know that has this book. But this one I did colour pencil, I did watercolour for the frogs, and the background was soft pastel. So that one, I'm trying to work through it slowly. It has a lot of pages, and I've actually got 2 copies of this book, because it was quite a decent price. I'm just seeing if there was any more. I showed you that one. Yeah, that's it. So it's all about these adventures of these gum nut babies called Snuggle Pot and Cuddle Pie. And it's got a lot of Australian plants in here and Australian animals, and it's just damn cute. So if you can get your hands on it, yeah, go for it. Like I said, I think I do still have another copy of this. Let me just check. Yes, I do. Here it is. It's the exact same book, but I put the black cover just because I didn't want it to get dirty. Exact same book, but white cover. I thought they were 2 different books because, you know, the illustrations they used on the front were slightly different. But it's actually, when you look inside, it's the exact same book. So, you know, if you are interested in this book, you want to purchase it off of me, you can do so. Unfortunately, I can't give this book away because the shipping is just too much. I just can't afford that at the moment. But if you want to purchase the book from me, get in contact with me. You know, I'd probably be asking about the $10, $15, probably $15 Australian for this book, and then you'd have to pay for the shipping as well. That's just, if anyone, just putting it out there in case anyone really wants this book, because I think it is a bit harder to get for those people in the UK or America. So that is an option. So yeah, contact me if you're interested. Anyway, guys, that's it for this fortnight. I'm a little bit late in posting this, but having lots of fun still colouring every day, and look forward to the end of the month, and can't wait to see those of you who decide to do the prompt window on Instagram. Can't wait to see your coloured pictures. Okay, bye everyone.